Hi everyone, welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is fun, practical, and fab. Today, we're diving into a simple but essential household task, washing dishes. Whether you do them by hand or use a dishwasher, talking about dishwashing in English is a great way to build your vocabulary for everyday situations. In this video, we'll guide you through a realistic conversation about washing dishes, covering key phrases, useful vocabulary, and practical tips to help you confidently discuss this common chore. So, roll up your sleeves, grab your sponge, and let's get started. Thanks for cooking, Hayden. That was delicious.
You're welcome, Logan. Thanks for helping with the dishes.
No problem. I don't mind drying. Do you usually wash dishes by hand or use a dishwasher?
Mostly by hand. I feel like I can get them cleaner that way, but I use the dishwasher for bigger loads or when I'm short on time. What about you?
I mostly use the dishwasher. It saves time, but I rinse everything first to avoid food sticking.
That's smart. I usually soak pots and pans before scrubbing them. It makes a big difference.
It really does. Do you use a specific kind of dish soap?
I use a liquid soap with a citrus scent. It cuts through grease really well. Do you have a favorite?
I usually use unscented soap. It's gentle on my hands. Do you use sponges or dish brushes?
Both, actually. Sponges for most things and a brush for tougher spots. How about you?
Mostly brushes. They're easier to clean and last longer.
Good point. I always replace sponges frequently to keep them hygienic.
Same here. Do you let the dishes air dry, or do you always towel dry them?
I air dry when I'm not in a hurry, but for glasses and utensils, I like to towel dry to avoid water spots.
That's a great idea. I'll start doing that with glasses too.
It's a little extra effort, but it keeps them looking nice.
Thanks for the tips. Hayden, doing dishes is more fun with company.
I agree. It's always better when you have someone to talk to.
And that's a wrap for today's video on talking about washing dishes. Let's quickly review what we talked about and highlight some key phrases to help you confidently discuss this everyday chore. What we talked about: different methods for washing dishes, like using a dishwasher or washing by hand. Tips for making dishwashing easier, such as soaking pots and pans or using the right tools. Preferences for dishwashing products, including liquid soap and the choice between sponges or brushes. Key phrases: do you usually wash dishes by hand or use a dishwasher? I feel like I can get them cleaner by hand, but I use the dishwasher for bigger loads. I usually soak pots and pans before scrubbing them. I use sponges for most things and a brush for tougher spots. Do you let the dishes air dry, or do you always towel dry them? I towel dry glasses and utensils to avoid water spots. Washing dishes may seem like a small task, but it's an important part of daily life. With these phrases and tips, you'll feel confident talking about dishwashing routines in English while sharing and learning useful ideas. Okay, thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay fab.